Hey, what's up? This is Chris Nunn with Seven Sounds Productions. So today, in this video, we're going to talk about Cubase AI. So we'll go from installation down to just making sure that it's ready to record and play back your audio you're listening to. Make sure it's connected to your audio interface, whether you're going to be listening through headphones or through speaker monitors. You want everything set up correctly so that you can do those tasks with enjoyment and not with frustration, because one little thing being off can ruin a whole 5-10 minutes to hours worth of troubleshooting just for one thing not being selected. So you have to kind of understand these things, and the more you understand these things, the quicker you can troubleshoot when something's off, especially if you do multiple projects that require different configurations. It's super important to be on top of these things. So for Cubase AI specifically, which is a free software that normally comes with like a Steinberg or Yamaha audio interface, and it would normally come with like a little card that has a code or a key on it that allows you to download the software. So www.steinberg.net, kind of look at Cubase, go to the Cubase tab, and then go down to the comparison feature, and you can compare what the different versions of Cubase offer. So we're looking at AI, and I think LE is essentially the same. So this is customers of Yamaha hardware products. This is what it comes with, right? And then, or you can use Cubase LE, which I think is essentially the same, but it's like the standalone, right? And it's free, right? Which is always good. But look at this, some of the drawbacks. So versus Cubase Pro, it says limited track amount, right? The amount of virtual instrument libraries, 3, or versus 11 when it comes to Pro, the amount of effects that it comes with, and sample libraries. And one of the things that I wish Steinberg did was included sidechaining across the board, because I think that's just a core function that all digital audio workstations, DAWs, DAWs should have, no matter what tier it is. Like it's just a core mixing function, especially if you're doing voiceovers. It's an inconvenience not to have it. It's not a must, but it should be a standard thing. But hey, that's the decision. That's how they did their tiers. Otherwise, you'd have to at least get Cubase Elements, which is like $100. Yeah, $100 for that, compared to the free versions. But hey, it's pretty consistent software. They're pretty good. You just buy it once. You're not doing subscriptions, and so you're paying for some convenience too, in regards to the subscription model competitors that are out there. Let's look at the general, right? So track count is a big one for your use. So if you get Cubase AI or LE, just understand that the amount of MIDI tracks, if you do music production, and the amount of audio tracks is significantly different when it comes to which version you're using. So LE has 16 audio tracks, which is plenty of tracks for anyone who does podcasting or basic YouTubing type of stuff, or small music projects. Cubase AI has 32, which is really good, really overkill for that. Even if you do music beds and effects and things like that, and you go all out, like 32 tracks is plenty. But if you're doing music production, then that's when you'll run out of tracks real fast. You can run out of tracks really quick, and that's why the upper tiers have unlimited, right? It's just as much as your computer can process and handle without crashing. So just quick specs for that.